Excellency Mr. Jagath Abeywarna, Consul General of Sri Lanka, on behalf of our Chairman BMG, our Vice Chairman, Mr. Arshad, former President, my Managing Committee members and my distinguished members of Karachi Chambers, I would like to welcome you at Karachi Chamber of Commerce Industry. Excellency, Pakistan and Sri Lanka enjoy a warm and brotherly relationship that goes back decades, since establishment diplomatic ties in 1948. Our connection has been shaped by shared cultural values, close defense cooperation and growing economic engagement. Sri Lanka also holds the distinction of being the first country Pakistan signed a FTA, a clear sign of the trust and mutual respect between our nations. Despite the strong brotherly ties and a free trade agreement in place since 2005, trade between the two countries has remained relatively very low. In 2024, Pakistan exported about 392 million US dollar worth of goods to Sri Lanka, while the import from Sri Lanka were around just 58 million. These numbers shows there a lot of room to grow. We need to work on building a stronger, more balanced trade relationship that truly reflects the potential between the two countries. Pakistan and Sri Lanka should review the FTA, develop practical mechanism to encourage ease of doing business, collaborate to expand domestic markets, and full leverage the FTA true potentials. Pakistan, with its strategic location, which is a gateway to Central Asia Republic, having a GDP of 374 billion US dollar, one of the fastest growing young population, possesses huge untapped natural energy and mineral resources, and over 1,000 kilometer coastal belt over immense business, trade and investment opportunity. Sri Lankan entrepreneurs should exploit Pakistan's such opportunity under SIFC and CPAC. Pakistan domestic tea market and explore cultivation opportunity in KPK and AGK. This could reduce our reliance on import, enhance tea export potential, ensure compliance with international food safety standard, and improve Pakistan's global market presence and reputations for high quality tea. Pakistan can establish trade centers dedicated to Sri Lankan products in major cities such as Karachi and Lahore, where Pakistani consumers and businesses can explore and access wide range of Sri Lankan goods from textile to organic coconut oil. To boost the balance of payment, a currency swap arrangement allowing both countries to exchange local currency for dollars could help alleviate financial constraint and enhance economic cooperation and counter external shock. Sri Lankan export strength include textile and apparel, tea, seafood, food product, rubber, goods and coconut-based items such as cream, powder and oil. Pakistan can take advantage of existing or potential trade agreement with Sri Lanka to secure favorable tariff or quotas on products like textiles, seafood and organic food. Establishing dedicated desks at Pakistan Ministry of Commerce could address stakeholders' concerns related to tariff, non-tariff barrier, duty structures and market access. Both countries may collaborate and pursue joint ventures to process raw material to develop value-added products and seafood for export to global markets. Both countries also need to improve people-to-people contact, exchange trade delegations and participate in each other's fair exhibitions, laying the groundwork for improving bilateral trade and for closer economic ties and pursue business collaboration to give a much needed trade boost for economic integration. Climate change is a global challenge that has increased economic vulnerabilities. Both countries can collaborate on joint adaptations, strategies and renewable energy initiatives and share best practices in coastal production, disaster resilience and sustainable agriculture. We look forward to hear your valuable insight on how Sri Lanka and Pakistan can exploit business opportunity and deepen bilateral partnership between the two countries. In this context, Karachi Chamber of Commerce and Industries have planned to take the delegations to Sri Lanka next month, and inshallah ta'ala we hope this is a start of a new ties between a more businesses exploration.
In this situation, I warmly welcome the proposal for a business delegation from KCCI to visit Sri Lanka. I have already discussed with the Department of Commerce in Sri Lanka, because I thought that it's better to have a private and government, both sectors involved with organizing this program for the business delegation of the Karachi Chamber of Commerce. So Department of Commerce has already conveyed that they are very much willing to host the Pakistan business delegation visiting Sri Lanka. So they will work with Sri Lanka Export Development Board and also the private sector chambers in Sri Lanka to organize a productive business program during your stay in Sri Lanka. And I would like to have some details about the delegation. Maybe you can provide us list of delegates and the sectors of interest. So they will fix, meeting with the relevant partners in Sri Lanka. As you said, in terms of the bilateral trade, we are exporting around 70 million US dollars, and Sri Lanka import around 500 million US dollars from Pakistan. This is exactly same figures we are having with USA. I mean, if we follow the Trump's formula, we have to have like 88% tax on Pakistan export to Sri Lanka. But actually, we are happy that we have such an import also. I mean, providing great inputs for the some industries in Sri Lanka. So trade is both ways. It's not a one way. So we should have trade with all the countries. Sometimes some countries are more imports are more important from those countries. Sometimes exports important with those countries. So with the Pakistan, we are importing more, but we also export some items that are very important for Sri Lanka domestic industries to Pakistan. So we try to increase trade, not only Sri Lanka export and also import, so that both countries are benefited. Import some pharmaceutical item as a government to government level engagement. And on the other side, I know that my Karachi exhibition will be held in August, right? So we will try to have our Sri Lanka participation, or if possible, we'll try to get a Sri Lankan, cultural team during the period, so we can have our culture also exhibit during the exhibition. So with that few comments, I would like to again thank all participants and Karachi Chamber of Commerce for organizing this important meeting.
Pakistan at that time, about 10 years back, was the 5th largest cement exporter in the world, because the quality that we have is very rarely you find, and the prices that we have. So, see where we can come to. You have tea, one of the largest tea exporters in the world. As I said, we were representing Dilma in Pakistan, and then this new guy is importing. So on your behalf also, you can, when you meet MOC, Ministry of Commerce, beside other things that you're making, tell them the best way to improve your export to Pakistan is to reduce this labeling. It can come into FTA. If they can't eliminate for other countries, at least Sri Lanka, they say, okay, we reduce this tariff. If Sri Lankan companies export without labeling issue, like English label, right now they want to do labeling as well, which is very difficult for a company like even Dilma to print on each sachet in Urdu. If they can pack on the bigger side, that's fine. So in that way, few $1 million of your business in tea sector will also improve. So there are a number of items there we can discuss. Coconut, obviously Sri Lanka is one of the major exporters. But right now, if you in the market, Sri Lanka is there, and Philippines also is now becoming as a major player. You have to find the right partner. Karachi Chamber can help you out, and Aslam can also, and the chairman sitting here, can find out the way who are the major importers, and they can introduce you, or you can meet them, and let's see which are the items which Sri Lanka would like to export to Pakistan.
I'm confident that this engagement will serve as a huge opportunity for the both countries to work closely in increasing trade ties and strengthening economic relations. Once again, I would like to thank you for your presence over here today and taking out time from your schedule. And I would, you mentioned that it won't be possible for you to join the delegation, but once again, I would like to request you that if you can, you definitely join the delegation with us, and it gives a very good impression as well. And Mr. Aslam Pakhali is over here. He is your permanent ambassador to Pakistan. So you no need to worry about that. And I would thank everybody over here. And it was a great discussion, and we look to having some fruit out of it. Thank you.